Home-based business, a primer on why you might want to have one. Let's take a look first at the bad news in the world. And unfortunately, there is certainly a bit of bad news. As you can see from the pictures that are coming up on the screen, there's a lot of people in our world. And this has created a changing workforce. The globalization of the workforce means you compete globally for your job. This results in an increased job force population, and this results in competition with people who do not require the same amount of money to have a living that you might need in your country. There are more than twice the number of people in the world today as there was only 40 years ago. Today, there are 5 people competing for every available job. This results that in the traditional job market, 4 out of 5 people have absolutely no hope of getting the job that they need or want. The economy, it's been rough. Part of the problem is there's a reducing value of our dollar. The dollar's value today is barely over 50% of its actual purchasing value from 1999, not even 20 years ago. This means the purchasing power of a $70,000 salary in 1999 today requires a $135,000 salary. Part of the problem comes from an increasing cost of essential goods and services. Because not only is the value of your money declining, the cost of essential goods and services like rent and food and gas is rising and has risen dramatically. It's easily more than doubled today than what it was 20 years ago. These income values were determined by evaluating both the GDP, the CPI, and wage indexes. We didn't rely just on inflation indexes. We really wanted to take a whole look at what is our money able to do and why are so many people really in trouble today. And you can take a look at these numbers and it's pretty easy to see it's easy to be in trouble financially right now. But what does it really mean for you? It means that your money is worth less, a lot less, and the cost of living is higher, a lot higher. So what cost $100 in 1999 would cost about $150 today. But if you actually factored in the decrease in the value in the money and the fact that the increase in your essential services means that you have less disposable income, that $100 purchase is actually closer to $250 of today's actual available free spending dollars. So it's no wonder so many Americans are in debt. Summary of the bad is that we are now competing globally. Many businesses are actively downsizing as they automate. Local businesses have been bought out by national chains. National chains are merging into global conglomerates, which means there is a profound depersonalization of the bottom line. Nobody knows who you are, and therefore nobody cares. It is really a matter of abstract finances rather than my neighbor I'm hiring. It makes it incredibly difficult to find and retain and be in a long-term job. Let's take a look at the good news, because there is good news. The internet. If you want to own your own business, the internet is a phenomenal tool. The technology available to us today is a phenomenal technology. And our industry, the industry of owning your own business via network marketing, is stronger than ever because of technology and the internet. Let's take a look at the internet. In the last 25 years, the internet has changed the way we do business. You can put up and run an online store for less than $100 a month. It'll be open 24/7. You can add any kind of online services you want, and the actual tools you have to work with have dramatically changed. It used to be a computer was an expensive and immovable object. You needed an office, you needed a fax machine, you needed a landline. That was 25 years ago. Today, you can have everything you need and it's going to weigh under 3 pounds. It's phenomenal. Power of the internet connects you to a business without geographic boundaries. You can sell anywhere in the United States and in any country, and you can do so without leaving your living room. And the rest of technology has followed. It allows us to work from our homes. And in fact, it allows us to work from anywhere. Our phones today are stronger than the best computers of 25 years ago. And you can carry it with you. On a daily basis, you can see people doing business as they travel, as they have coffee, before they go out to dinner. You are no longer tied down to time or space. If you can afford a $300 phone, you can own a business. The power of technology allows you to create community. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Skyping, Zoom. There are so many social networks available and business networks available. And of course, the big daddy of them all, Facebook. You can create an entire network of people. You can create an entire tribe of people via social networking. And it can be a very powerful, cohesive tribe. And it allows you to reach into areas no matter where you live. We are no longer bound by geographic boundaries. We're no longer bound by some of the financial difficulties that come with traveling long distances. If you have the persistence, you can work from your home anywhere in the world, and you can create the network you want doing what you want. Advantages of a direct selling business: you truly do create a business that's personalized to you. You have no need for a set education unless you want it. There are no set hours unless you want them. There are no set limits to where you choose to live, and there are no set limits on what you choose to earn. You may only need $200 or $300 a month, but if you want more, and even much more than that, in network marketing, that is always an option. You will create a business according to your strengths and talent and skills, determined by your interests, following your time frame. It's truly an amazing time to take a look at the home-based business, and especially to look at the industry of network marketing as a home-based business. Maybe you want to do e-commerce. With our company, a complete online store is available pre-made for you. You can create business centers with your networks across the nation or even the world. Search for people who are looking for what you want to offer so that you have a connection to them. It is authentic and real. Or maybe you prefer to do local and trade events. You want to do one-on-ones at a local coffee shop or tea room, or events in your home. Maybe you want to go to local meetings or gatherings or meetups. Or maybe you're a teacher. You can teach classes, attend regional shows or expos. Work internationally. You can create international business centers via the internet or other connections, and then travel where you want, when you want, if that's what you want to do. The bottom line is that you can create a home-based business, and it offers you the opportunity to earn an income that is not dependent on education, luck, or years of climbing a corporate ladder.